Hello, welcome to NVTRP. My name is Kenna. I'm the volunteer coordinator here. I'm so excited that you're joining us. All right, I'm going to show you how we clean our stalls. We have a system here. The dark colored black wheelbarrows are going to be for the muck and manure. Yellow is for shavings. To clean a stall, you're going to need a pitchfork such as this one. They hang on the right side of the feed shed outside. You're going to need a shovel that comes from the shavings area. You're going to need a broom that are typically hung by the tack room, and you're going to need a scrub brush to clean the water buckets. Our horses move in and out of stalls twice a day, so we don't keep a lot of shavings in there to save on resources. We only want about a 1 to 2 inch thickness. I'm cleaning this stall in the middle of the day, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this hay in here. If I were cleaning the stall in the morning and there was hay left over from the horse that was in here overnight, you're going to want to take all of that out. Along with it, if there was a horse in here during the day and they didn't finish all that hay, make sure you go through it and make sure that it's clean before you leave it in there. Sometimes it's better to just get it out because the horses aren't going to end up eating it. You're going to take all of the apples of poop out first. And then you're going to try to concentrate all of the wet into one area so you can shovel it out without getting the rest of the shavings wet. Now I've gotten all of the apples of poo out of here and moved all the wet shavings into one area so that I can shovel them out. Using a shovel instead of the rake helps ensure that all of the wet shavings come out. The goal is always to keep as much of the good shavings as possible, but if we leave the wet shavings in here, it starts to smell. Now I'm going to take some PDZ, which helps to absorb the extra moisture that's sitting on the mats as well as to eliminate the ammonia smell. This works best if it's put directly on the mats. If there's still shavings there, even a thin layer, it doesn't do the job as well. You're going to concentrate this on where the stall is most wet, avoiding where the horse eats. I've gone ahead and swept the shavings to the back 2/3 of the stall as well as gone around the perimeter so that they're right in the middle where the horse is going to need them the most. I also like to do this because it keeps the dust and shavings away from the hay area where they're going to be eating and have their nose on the ground. Just keeps their airways a little bit more clear, as well as keeps the water bucket area nice and tight. Last things to do are to add a little bit of shavings so we get that 1 to 2 inch depth. And then we're going to bring the water buckets out to the front of the stall, give them a really good scrub, empty them, rinse them, and then hang them back up so they can get refilled. And this is the final product.